Hey, LHS, I'm Dent. I'm in the 11th grade and we're doing a documentary. So, Justin, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
Hello, I'm Emily and I'm representing the class of 2013.
Hey, I'm Keith Harp, representing seniors.
I study with like my friends and stuff. I just go over it like a couple minutes for the test usually.
Is that for every class?
I mean, basically for Spanish I kind of read stuff over a little bit more because it's kind of harder.
The sophomores this year have very high grades in Spanish 1. They appear to be workhorses, they get the work done, they are able to focus on the job at hand.
Emily, have you always made good grades?
I've always been a genius. I'm kidding, I actually really have been smart.
I mean, do your parents make you good grades? Like, what's the lowest you can bring home?
I've never made a C on a report card. I've always made B's. That's
good. I did see the face.
Right. I don't really know what my parents would do.
A lot of freshmen actually come to me and have their priorities very straight and get it done. However, about a quarter of them have a lot of trouble getting in late work. They do wait till the last minute, and then I hear a lot of excuses about their printer not working or not having ink.
I listen during class, and then if I don't understand something, I'll go home and study that certain thing. And A's and B's is what I usually make.
What kind of grades will your parents let you bring home without them going crazy?
A's, B's, and C's, but D's and F's are they get
unacceptable.
Yeah.
Mr. Lakeman, what type of student is Keith and seniors in general?
Well, Keith's unique. He's kind of a mix of a couple of different age groups. You know, you break them down, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Your freshmen are kind of like spinning tops. They come into high school and they don't know which way they're going, and they're just bouncing off the walls, and they're so excited to be in high school, and it's great, and everything's exciting, but you can't get them to do anything because they're not paying attention. Sophomores and juniors are kind of the same. They're somewhat paying attention to school, somewhat paying attention to social life. They're kind of balanced. Seniors, whole lot of sleeping, whole lot of playing around. Okay, Keith kind of falls into that category.
Usually I just look over my study guides and whatever kind of notes I take in class.
He does a whole lot of sleeping, a whole lot of playing around, and a little bit of schoolwork if he has time.
When he does stuff, does he do it last minute or like on time?
Oh, definitely last minute. You know, you got to get your computer games in, and you got to get your bowling in, and then if you have time for school, we'll just like throw it in.
When you do stuff, is it last minute or on time?
Well, this year I do it more on time because I used to do it at the last minute over the last couple of years, and it didn't work out too well.
How have you changed stuff from like freshman year to senior year, besides doing stuff on time?
Well, I was a lot lazier freshman year, and now I'm paying more attention and do my work.
Dent is a huge procrastinator.
How do you study?
Well, I usually just get down with a buddy of mine, like vocab tests or stuff like that. I'll get down with a buddy of mine, like Wendy's here. Shut up, my boy Wendy's. And he'll ask me, we'll make flashcards. He'll tell me the word, I'll memorize it. Actually, I won't memorize it, I'll learn it, because memorization is not good. You have to be able to know it in the long run.
He does things ahead of time, but it's usually in second block or third block. But he does well. He does well. But he does procrastinate. He's in with that crowd, and a lot of these kids are used to making A's and not having to study. So by the junior year, they have a lot of the tricks of the trade figured out.
Dent, what are your study techniques whenever you do a test?
You know, I just go home, start working, you know, study a lot, gotta get all of my mind and ready to go. I mean, you gotta make good grades. I mean, that's all I try. I write it down. You know, I do what I have to do to make good grades.
And sadly, most of our juniors still don't know how to study or take notes or do any of that kind of thing.
Mr. Berger, what type of grades do you usually make?
You know, I try to keep it in the A range, but I'll slip, get a B sometimes. Audrey don't really like that. She usually whoop me, but you know, you do what you gotta do, work hard, get somewhere in life.
What's the lowest grade you can bring home?
I can't bring anything home below B, or I'll get a whooping, because my mom will whoop me. Who harder than me? Who harder?